Alright, made it back to the house, unloading some stuff. Just unloaded my weed eater and the Bobcat. Now I'm getting Old Blue set up. Just putting some gas, checking the oil. I already checked the pressure on the tires, everything. This mower's funny. This Old Blue here I got. This was my first riding mower I ever bought when I bought this property here. I push mowed it a few times, the whole yard out here, and I mean this is a lot of, look how much grass this is, all the way up there, all the way around the ramp, all the way back there. There's more yard back there, but it goes all the way like that, and then all down here. I'll show you how big this is. It's huge. Sorry for the camera shaking, stuff like that. Try to walk fast, make the video short, you know. But see, it goes like that, and then there's all this. Oh yeah, and then my parents' house, which all you can see is their front yard, but behind their house, there's all sorts of stuff to cut. And see, this is the other side of the yard here, and this is just the backyard. It's good fun, but yeah, there's a lot of grass, and I was push mowing all this for a few times before I realized, you know, it's going to take something bigger than a 20-inch. That's what I had. I had a 20 or 20-inch. This is the front yard. This is the front yard, and it goes down. See all those trees? There's another yard, and then there's that yard over there, and then there's all this, and then which leads us to the last part of the yard, which is this giant yard right here. That's the last part, and that's big. That's a lot to push mow. It took the better part of about 5 hours push mow the whole thing, and that was not with self-propelled. You know, it's self-propelled, I think, is probably the most genius idea there ever was. But anyway, that being said, we're getting ready to go with the next yard. Well, nothing, just me. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, I think the Bobcat had enough for a little bit today, and I unloaded the push mower to this next yard. I'm just bringing the riding mower. It's another property. It's about an acre, and I'll take a few things there. But this thing here is the first mower I got, and I went down to Lowe's, and I was talking to the guy that worked at the service department where the lawnmowers were sold, and I told him I was in the market for a riding mower, and he said, "Oh man, I got one I'll sell you at the house," because I think these things were going for I'd like to say 900 at the time, something like that, 800 or 900. But he said he had one that he'd sell me for 300, and it was brand new, and it was this one. He said, but the only thing is, it fell off a truck, and when they were unloading it at Lowe's, and it broke the steering column, which he fixed. See that's all missing right there. It's been like that since I had it, and that's been, God, I don't know, probably 16 years, something like that. And the hood broke, and he put that on there, and it's still there. He just pop riveted on there. Or this ain't a 94, this is a 95. That's right. I got all my information on the belts and all that crap under the hood written down, so then when I go, whenever I need something, it's easier. But it's got a 12.5, and this thing's always ran, and it's always been good. I mean, the deck's had problems. They were all my fault though. Where I hit a pole in the ground, some kind of rod, and hit a block, hit a brick, hit rocks all the time, and just that kind of thing. But they were all my fault. They were all self-inflicted things. But it's pretty modified. It had a muffler that was just like the little round kind that you unscrew, and I cut the frame, the body right there, and I put a big muffler on, biggest one that would go, but that had to go, that section there. I cut it too big though, but I made it work. But it's a whole lot quieter with that thing, which is a big deal to me, because I don't like loud. But anyway, the modifications that I've done to this thing, I've rewired the thing. I've put a battery tester right here to test the battery. Trying to think, drawing a blank. Oh, that oil thing. That was a big deal because it just had a plug. I added this little section on right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the battery. This thing had one of those skinny batteries with a little battery box right there that took like those ATV batteries, and they're like 80 bucks. Well, I cut the hole out with a grinder and put this box I got off another old junker I had in the backyard and fit that on there so it can take a regular $40 battery. That was a big deal to me. Oh, this seat came off some other kind of, some Craftsman or something, but it sits back. It's like different from the other one, so you're kind of sitting back when you. I like that. But yeah, it's got no safeties at all on the thing. The special thing about this mower here is the fastest gear it has, which is a 7-speed. It goes just as fast cutting in reverse as it does in seventh gear, so that's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like about these things, if you're in the market for buying a mower or something like that, I would say stay away from these kind like this. See, like this thing, you let this go and it engages the blades. The lower it goes, the tighter the belt gets. So there's no like way you can cut. Like right here on the second thing right there, the blades aren't even spinning. That's as high as it goes. And I like to have a mower just in case if you got wet grass or something like that, which I always got some kind of trouble. You know, it can cut with the blades all the way up. I mean, that's the one thing that I've always hated about that, and that's the big advantage like a snapper has. This snapper here is special. This is also heavily modified. This is the 41-inch cut. It's got 220.5 blades, the same size as a push mowers, but it's a 1980, and yeah, it's got a wide cut. I think the frame is like 4 inches longer and 4 inches wider, and with the front wheels and everything. But a while back, I stuck a 15 horsepower on this thing, and I had to make my own muffler for that thing. I just took whatever I could and welded it. But this thing has been damn good. You know, that's an awesome one. I mean, not as good as the Bobcat, but that was $5,500. This was $200 on Craigslist. This was $300. If you're starting a lawn service, I think somebody should aim for something like this. You know, something $300 range. You know, get a weed eater, maybe a brand new one, trimmer, like Lowe's, like 129 bucks or whatever, and just do it with that for a while. You know, get a push mower. These are 300 bucks, so this is kind of. I got 2 of these things, and